Well, hey, Margot, I appreciate the question because I've been getting this one quite a bit recently. And what I take it to mean is, how come you guys didn't become super freaking huge rock stars when you signed with Atlantic Records in the 1990s? And though there are multiple reasons for this, there's one reason that is particularly horrifying. All right, not long ago, I did a TikTok about a choice the band had to make between art and commerce that really affected our career. So if you want to check that one out, that's a good explanation. That's part of the explanation why we didn't become super freaking huge rock stars. But there's another reason that to me is like the main one, and it's just awful. All right, a few things you have to know about this time in the band's career. When we were signed with Atlantic, we were co-managed by Spivak Entertainment, who also managed Eve 6, Collective Soul, and a singer-songwriter who was really making a splash at the time named Tori Amos. In fact, she had so many hit albums and big hit songs that Atlantic Records gave her signing power, a little imprint label called Igloo Records. And Tori got Arthur and the Atlantic team to sign us to her imprint label. So we finished the album, and Atlantic decides that the first single is going to be What God Said, which is the track I was playing underneath this TikTok earlier. So what the label does next is they send it out to a bunch of radio stations to see if this is the right single. It's just a test, right? Would you add this record? Is it good enough? What do you think of this song? So they send the song to KROQ in Los Angeles, which was the alternative radio station in LA that was just the biggest radio station in the country for alternative rock. And the thing is, if KROQ loved a song and they added it, there were at least 100 stations across the country that would immediately add it as well. So they were a powerful, influential radio station. So we send off What God Said to the program director there, ask for his opinion. Would you add this? What do you think of this song? And the guy says, it's a hit. It's a hit record. It's an obvious hit record. It's like a stupid hit record. This would obviously go to number one at the station. We would add it right out of the box. It's a no-brainer. But the month before the single was to be released on KROQ, Tori Amos refused to play KROQ's big summer concert because she wasn't getting paid for it. So K-Rock says to our manager, hey, get Tori to play the game here. Everybody does this. And our manager begged Tori to play the concert for free, but she would not. So K-Rock says, if you don't play our concert, we're never going to play your records again. And Tori Amos says, fine. And K-Rock says, if you don't play the concert, we won't play any of your artists or any of Arthur's artists, like the Uninvited. And she said, fine. We begged and we pleaded, but K-Rock took our self-described #1 single and never played it.